Learning Hachzek Musar Yomi. We're up to page 270 in the article Rabeinu Yona's. As Rabeinu Yona begins the Madrega Haravias, the fourth Madrega, when it comes to different Isurim, etc. Says Rabeinu Yona, Lav She'in Bay Maisa. What is number 4 is a Lav, is a negative commandment. She'in Bay Maisa, that does not have an action involved in it. Says Rabeinu Yona, let's compare. Amru Zechreinu Levracha teaches the Gemara in Sanhedrin, Lav She'in Bay Maisa, Ein Loikin a Lav. There is no Malchus for such a Lav. Mufurish b'divreim Zechreinu Levracha, and it's explicit in the Gemara in Yuma, Ki Lav She'in Bay Maisa Chamor Min a Lav Shenitik Lasei. Previously, we've spoken about a lav shenitik lasei, a lav that could be remedied with a positive commandment, with a mitzvah. Now, says Rabeinu Yona, a lav she'in bay ma'isa, even though there is no particular action that you did, it is still more chamor than the lav that is nitik lasei. Says Rabeinu Yona, v'yesh ba'azarais lav she'in bay ma'isa azaras tliyus ba'lev. Amongst this list of lav she'in bay ma'isa, there are those that are tliyos balev, that involve the heart, that involve the thought, some involve speech, yad, some involving closing one's hand, refusing to give, and refusing from an action. It keeps it in this category of a lav she'in bay ma'isa. And then there are also aveiros that don't involve hearing, that involve hearing or seeing, which is listening to that which one should not hear, or looking at that which one should not look. Says Rabeinu Yona, many people forget about these Yisurim. And there are those that know about this, just not in Israel, they're not careful. It's not an actual action. If you don't do an action, you don't feel like you did something wrong. An Aveir that's based on an action that you do. If someone eats something not kosher, it's not so easy just by accident eat treif. As easy as it is to do an Aveira that has to do with one's thought, one's speech, one's lack of action. Therefore, Reinu Lizkar Miksasam, let's mention some of them. To remind and to warn those who don't know how to stop doing them. Says Rabeinu Yona, the only reason why I'm really going through this list is lirmaz aleim, is to mention them quickly, as a reminder, so we could do tshuva. So says Rabeinu Yona, within lav she'in bay ma'isa, within these negative commandments that don't have a proper action, what was the first category we spoke about? Is min ha'azharais hatluyas balev, that which is dependent upon one's heart, that which is dependent upon one's mind. Says Rabeinu Yona, Yishar Melacha, says the pasuk in Devarim, Pentishkach Hashem Elokecha, maybe you're going to forget Hashem. V'amr Zechreinu Levracha teaches Gemara Menacha is Kamakayim, Shenemar Hishamar Pen Va'al. Anytime these 3 words are listed, Loisa, say that is a negative commandment. Who's Harnu Bazel Lizkar Hashem Yisrael B'Choleis. With this pasuk, we're commanded a mitzvah to remember Hashem at every moment. And a person has to try to acquire for himself actions, behaviors that come from a zechira, being mindful and remembering HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Such as fearing Hashem, modesty, snios, beautifying your thoughts and conducting with appropriate midos. Because the Zera HaKodesh, the Jewish people, attain the beautiful behavior of Ma'atira, that crown Ba'aliyah, B'skiras Hashem Yisbarach, that crown those who possess these actions by being mindful of Hashem. Number 2, Isser. That is a lav she'in by Maisa, that's totally in the lave. Yishar Melacha, be careful, says the pasuk, Shornashcha ma'oid, pen yishach es dvarim sharoy yinecha. Maybe you'll forget the things that your eyes saw. V'amr zechrein levracha, teach the chachamim, Gemara menachas, kol shecheach davar mitalmudai oiver b'shnei lavim. Someone who forgets something of his learning is oiver tu di'araisa. Ziyachlav yilutak v'alav mishnasla. Maybe if you just forgot, then it's not such a big deal. Tamalayim rapen yasuru milvavecha. You cannot remove it from your heart. Lo dibra akasu lasi elmi she'esirei malibai. Someone that removes it from his heart. Alidei batal min hatayra ve'ina hayya batam. It doesn't mean someone who he learns, he chazaras, he does what he needs to and he forgets. No, the Yisurim Deraisa says if you don't learn, you don't properly toil, then there's a separate Deraisa for forgetting one's Torah. We'll stop over here and we'll continue with the third Isser involving in one's lave, in one's thought, the next year, B'siyata Dishmaya.